Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
Hello, Toasted.
Hello, Soviet.
Oh, I'm broadcasting on YouTube, buddy.
Big YouTuber like PewDiePie.
My face is not on here.
Boy, you gotta have a freaking intro like that.
Straight through the red line.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word of it.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Olive oil comes from olives.
We ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Hey, Sergeant. I talk like it from Boston. Walking the streets, walking the beat, you know. Can't, that's not awesome. Shit, I can't do it.
Hey, I'm walking here.
7825, Cossack.
Walking here.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Well, Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Alright, see my game.
Hey, terrible enough to be murdered like that without having your death strewn all over the
Yeah, but
front
it's
page.
PlayStation now, so... Yeah. You have to. Kids are so...
Damn, I almost got smooth.
Is this the newest LA Noir?
No, this is the original, the old one.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
That's loud and annoying. I can turn it on.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
It's not telling me. But I don't know.
Broadcast not
Broadcast is still just
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
like, I'm just thinking like back in those days, no seatbelts. This is like the most dangerous shit ever. Like going at speeds of 45 miles an hour. Like steel box against steel box.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Grillin suspects. Grillin some suspects.
Yeah, that whole gorilla.
Give yourself up! Now!
All right.
Boy, look at
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on.
Give it up! LAPD!
Stop resisting.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind.
no, he's
I
white.
bought
We
the
can let
car,
him go.
and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Wait, he has his paperwork on him? Did you just buy this car?
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Alright, hold on. Let me scroll down. Okay. What do you got going on? This is my old ass contract. I forgot everything was done with paper, man. That shit was crazy. It was different tabs, man. Different tabs. A lighter and a radio. Oh, yeah, it's additional shit. Oh, okay. So he's got a cigarette lighter that came with it and a radio. No seatbelts, huh? Because we would all be pretty dead or have fractured arms by now. Checks out. Let's see.
Arrest him anyway.
Arrest him? I can't arrest him.
Arrest him.
Question him. What should I ask him first? What should I ask him first?
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Bad cop.
Wait, oh damn. Documentation, damn.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Oh, so this is the original. Oh, this is the title. Okay. Oh, yep. Back to the title. Oh, it's nice to know that the car titles haven't really changed too much over the couple of years. They just made it like, different paper. Okay. Then why the hell were you?
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
What's him anyway?
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
One reefer.
Wacky.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Wacky. What is? No. Stop. What is wacky wacky? Somebody.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Wacky backy, huh?
Is that weed? I'm smoking that shit, right?
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison.
Nice.
Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Doesn't he look like
Bag
a
his
certain
possessions
actor?
as evidence
Guy
and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Arrested, or you getting arrested
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Sorry, I should listen to that.
You know who my father is?
And what?
He's a highway puppet.
I think he's telling the truth.
Pay for this.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Continue to respond.
Remix, maybe.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Oh, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune.
Ooh, sorry. Shit. Damn it.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Let's make a right here. Where the hell is this place? Okay. Okay, it's... God damn, I gotta do some fucking navigating there. Alright, just hold on. I can just take that. Okay, I see where I have to go. Because they don't give you a direct line. You kind of have to, like, just feel it as you go.
That map looks a lot like GTA 4. At least the design does.
Well, because it's after LA, dude. This is Los Angeles. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm just checking my phone for something. Okay. Okay, here we go, This way. A single car crash can kill us all. I'm just thinking about the no seatbelt shit.
Purposely crashed them, my guy. Dealership. Right.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
I get it.
What the? Oh my god.
That's a joke too, son.
Oh, check it out. We have another.
Phelps,
we
you
have
mind
another
if I
one
shoot this
Soviet.
guy? He's
Dude,
getting
look
on
at
my
this.
nerves.
Did you just see how that fucker walked? Dude, you got a cucumber up there or something? What's going on over there, buddy? Hey. Alright. Funny guy.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Soviet. We have 2 people in the broadcast now.
It's all good.
God.
If they want to watch, they want to watch.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kind of stoned, but I'm having a great time. Let's see what we got going on here.
Gene Archer,
Gene Archer.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
I actually know what that is. I used to live in LA, so. Okay. Investigate further object. Oh yeah, flip it over. Done. Signature. Okay. Comes out. 1947. Okay.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
I have questions for you, old man. Let's see. Okay, let's hold on. Let's review real quick. So we had a vehicle stolen. Okay, so stolen green Chrysler Fisher. That was reported stolen. But the guy that we busted was actually the owner. So it has two owners? Oh. Hold on.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Okay. Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted.
Fucking sense.
Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
This guy's definitely got an opinion.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Okay. I'm picking up his signs. He seems pretty lax. Let's see how he asked for this question. How do you know him with Mark?
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
So it might be a fraud case. It might be. I don't know. It seems like it. So companies printing fake titles. Oh, nah.
It says Marquee Printing.
Keep getting them right.
You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Something's getting interesting. Alright, old man. Show me check payment details.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
No.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Yeah, back in the day when people used to pay in checks, and sometimes people would just bail out. Somebody right here. Alright, what's going on?
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Look at his face. Yeah, fuck that look. I'm gonna be bad cop.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Why do you keep using this?
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Thank you, partner. Something's going down.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
I'm gonna go. Back in the day when police boxes were on the street, man. Pay telephones and police telephones. Okay, hold on. How do I... There we go.
Phelps, badge 1247.
It's putting a lot of trust in the public.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you.
Oh. All right now. All right. Guess I'm going to the station. Let's go talk to Mr. James. Something's just not right. Okay. So it's a stolen car. Recorded. And the person who said it was a okay. Bill of sale. Okay, to him. Okay. Okay, legitimate. Okay, there's a pink slip made out. There's Archers. Legitimate owner papers from the same place. And this is the bill of sale that goes with the other guy. This is getting weird, man. And then here's the fucking check made out by Gene Archer for. Yo, somebody. Who's that motherfucking salesman? It's like trying to sell me a fucking timeshare. Alright. Applications. They said they wanted us at the police stations. Let's go question. Decision.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car salesmen. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
I hate this controller.
All units, officers, help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
I really don't. $60 in my trunk box. I don't fucking need it. God damn it. I know the game docks me for every time I hit somebody. I'm sorry. Sorry, LAPD. Sorry if I just suddenly went pull to the left and say fuck you because I hit you. No, my controller's I think all it was because every time I dropped it, it didn't throw it. There was a time I did throw controllers, and I learned very quickly that was the dumbest thing I could possibly do. God, man, this music. Oof, size of the march. Imagine if you're in the 1940s and you heard metal music. Probably think it would be some kind of demon ritual. That's why my mom showed me a picture of my grandpa the other day. The picture was taken in 1938.
All units, officers, help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 16.
That's pretty crazy. On my mom's side of the family's from Nebraska. My dad's side of the family's from Eastern Europe.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit!
Oh, shit.
Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! Throw out the guns!
That was... The frustration is real right now. Ran right in front of me shooting.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the call.
11K, off street.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street gang and the Diamond Street gang.
You, huh? 'Cause you got
Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other.
I bet you were adopted.
But no bloodshed so far. Shit!
I'm
Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
I've already shot Superman.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Really hurts. Look at that. I got, it's like max pain. I got like bullet holes in me, but I'm all cool. As long as I got painkillers. But this is 1940s. Only a real man takes his bullets. How do I take my steak? With another steak?
Car 11K, calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the Major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
You know what the cool thing is, Toasted? Toasted?
Hey, what's up?
So you know a 9mm doesn't really have any stopping power and it takes multiple shots to a person to actually stop it.
No.
No, I learned this in the Army. When I was in the Army and I was part of my infantry training was I had to get down, I had to like get my sidearm down to like, you know, get down to a T. They really taught me it's like it's accuracy. You really gotta get that two in the chest, one in the head because there's no stopping power in this 9mm. And they were like telling me stories about in Iraq, like they were like shooting at guys, like trying to like hit them with cars and stuff, and like the bullets would bounce off the windshields.
7825, code 6.
So, because just like that trajectory and all that stuff. So. And it would bounce off windshields or get stuck in them, they wouldn't actually hit them. I mean, I'll hand it to him, the Beretta. Very, very accurate pistol. I enjoyed shooting it, but for stopping power, no. You fucking controller, I will see the end of you. Anyways, no fun fact. I know.
Now with this 3 people.
I know. I'm just saying, man. It's just something I learned from my earlier years. Being in the Army infantry and having a great old fun time. It's a green. Go. Damn it, this game tests my patience. I know it docks me if I hit people. Docks me if I cause damage. So we're just gonna do it like this. Fuck you. Yeah, some fucking Star Trek. Here we go. We're almost there. And like a 1940s vehicle stops like a fucking tank. God damn it, I gotta go. I hate this control. I hate this control. Oh, nice physics game. Nice physics game, because in real life that wouldn't happen.
only 4 people.
Let them watch. Come on, I want to go grill this suspect. I'm gonna put him on ice. Here we go. Finally, fuck. What a journey. Next time he drives. Okay, he's supposed to be here, right? There we go.
One left. Bastard.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit...
Are they able to
Thanks.
hear my voice in the stream?
I think so.
Oh.
Alright, so they got him in the interview room. Okay, which way was the interview room? Okay, there. Oh, there we go. The sign says interview room 1. This way.
I might be leaving here real soon. I gotta watch The Last Dance.
The Last
That
Dance?
just came out. Yeah. Well, with Michael Jordan.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Oh shit. Dude, check it out. Another fake title.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Oh, he's got forgery. Check it out. Forgery, bud.
Bust him!
So tell me, my man.
Bust him, bust him, bust him.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Did you call me Greenhorn, bitch? Bad cop.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Oh,
Keep
back
talking
up,
and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Dang, look at him.
Damn.
Should have seen his face. Oh, 10 years. Oh.
You have an association with Archer.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
No, that's a fucking lie.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
Bro. Bruh. Bruh, you don't know him? You don't know him.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
Maybe I am. Alright, alright. So, that proves there was an association. Okay, so he has fake papers, alright. So, there's that.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
That's fucked up.
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Damn.
Bro, that's fucked up.
Hey, I know, right?
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
That's bullshit.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up. Now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're going to check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Marquee printing. This is getting interesting. All right.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Western Union, oh. I guess we're getting in. Get in the car. Okay, oh, sorry, shit. That's, okay. Can I exit? Come on. Close the door. Who gave the tip that they spotted him here?
LAPD.
Putting all those
We'll take it
hoodlums
from
in
here.
jail.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Alright, so this is the other chick.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
You did? No.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
A girl needs things? Yeah. Yeah, so you cheat people. That's not cool. We don't do that here.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Oh my god. He just gave you up. Shut up, bitch.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh,
Yes, Miss Archer.
Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
Bullshit. And I'll show you the evidence. Where is it? Address.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Alright.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. They'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Bigelow.
Some career advice, Gene.
Yeah, Bigelow.
Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used
Mary's
to,
the one
but yeah,
that loves
he
you.
generally means what he says.
Into the paddy wagon with you. Oh, so the girl was running that kind of scheme, huh? $1,500 a car. Feminine imbecile. Alright. Next. Yeah, printing company. So those people are all arguing together for scam.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait. Scrap that second half of the question.
Alright, Mr.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Don't hit anything. Yes. Here we go. Now let's find out why all this stuff. Why is this? What's going on here? Market. It seems legitimate. Why do you have fake papers?
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Sorry. We'll keep it in mind. Wait a second. Is there anything in here I can investigate? Oh, let's take a look. I think I just have to talk to him. Wait. Okay, I think that's a loading dock. Okay, I guess there isn't really nothing in here. No, I shouldn't be. I'm not investigating. I'm here to talk to him. Duh. Sorry.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
I have some questions for you. Alright. What you know?
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Because you fucking... No, bad cop.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Okay.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Velasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Bullshit.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
So it's... Oh, okay.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Excuse me, I'm the police.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Show me the records. Show me the fucking Carfax. It's like actually pretty funny. Alright, here we go.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
58th Industrial, 58th Industrial. There we go. This guy.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
Wait.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Okay. So there's some kind of fraud ring going on here. Like an old Marine officer from the Great War, Second World War, fight the tapes, fight the Japs. I actually made a comment in this game where it's like, it's made in Japan, it's worthless, to where like nowadays like electronics from Japan like cost like hundreds of dollars, thousands. Okay, where are we going? Okay, we're at the printing company. So, check out grillin. Oh no. Wait, hold up. Check delivery ledger. What's this? Okay, so yeah, so we're going industrial. Industrial.
That's the...
Whoa, okay. Jesus. So far, we're done. Deep right at night. Thinking that, you know, just crying over it instead of just think about the shower. Like, so, if you're in a restaurant and you get served food, if the waiter comes, damn it, oh my god, I'm still not. Damn it, stop. So it's like, so if the waiter tells you your food's coming up, doesn't that make you a waiter? There's a better way to do that, I guess. Anyways, continuing. So I guess the paper is supposed to be part of this car. Right into his shop. Yo.
Continue to respond, okay?
We're gonna roll this up. I think we're gonna roll this up first. What they do with stolen cars, they're taking them to countries abroad and sell them or redo them, or they chop shop. Just use them for parts and sell the parts. It's a shootout, yep.
you call for a couple of black and whites? Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh?
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
I'm gonna put holes in you after.
Standing up, Dad.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Belly shot.
Move, move!
If he doesn't get surgery, he's probably gonna die. Septic shock.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Forces are inside, and you basically die. Your septic system going bad. Pouring into prenatal.
You're covered, bro!
Sorry, I was an EMT at one moment in time.
I got you!
Run, that's right, this is run. There we go.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
I got shot through the shoulder, but I could have. Depending where I'm shot.
Clear! Go!
Scar tissue. Oh, yeah. I'd be able to throw.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh, no, he didn't. Look at that. I got holes in me.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
Right now, yeah, I definitely did.
All right, don't shoot!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
It's like, and call me an ambulance.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Interesting.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
What else is going on here? Oh. Bam.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
And if some butts were candies and nuts,
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
Oh. Okay.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
Dude, you're so fucking lying. I saw how your face was. Yeah, he's one of those guys over there. Fuck you. No, he's not.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
So he had gambling debts. Alright, alright. Well, I got you, dude. I know for a fact he ain't on the ground. Right here.
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right, and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
There's also a racist too. Well, depending where you live, this is Los Angeles. It's bad. So, we're gonna go talk to that guy. Where are his gambling debts? Let's go get him. Let's go back this thing. Gambling debts, so he's sold out his business.
It's him.
Locations.
What a mess.
Ugh, gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down. Watch what you're doing!
just gotta run.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Okay.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Some shred of proof, or call your attorney. Oh. We have your fucking betting slips, bitch.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball.
You're busted, buddy.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you?
My partner help me out?
I want to finish reading this.
Okay, that's kind of rude. At least give him some fucking credit. Even though it's his fucking bright idea to run in there Shit, I totally forgot.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Okay, cool. Thanks for watching, man.